Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the MLB The Show, to the San Francisco Giants franchise here in MLB 18 The Show. I am making sure that the camera is recording this time. We are here at the All-Star break. Last episode, we played all of these games, except these. None of these saved. None of these first 5 games saved because I wasn't recording. I thought the camera was, and it wasn't. Which is really annoying, but can't do anything about it. We're going to move on. And now, we're moving on with a big episode, an episode I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Home Run Derby. Andrew McCutchen, Jonathan Schoop, and Buster Posey, the members of our team who made it. We have 43, 42, and 32. Oh, I am looking forward to this. Which Giant will... Actually, there's no guarantee a Giant will win. There's 2 Yankees. There's a Philly, there's a Ray, and there's a Angel. So, I just don't know. Jonathan Schoop tied for the second most power in this. If you look, Andrew McCutchen, in his home run through at-bat ratio is insane. So we started off with Mike Trout, and we will fast forward to the next user batter, Andrew McCutchen. Has to beat Mike Trout's 13 home runs here in Cleveland. And let's start off the Home Run Derby. I've been looking forward to this episode for a very long time. And now we will see how well our team can do in this week of July of fun festivities. I'm just so glad that we're finally at the All-Star break. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time, and it's hard to believe that we're already halfway through the second season of this franchise. Alright, and right now McCutchen's struggling. He's only hit 2 home runs, and hopefully he'll be able to pick up the pace soon, or else he will be a goner. Hits his 3rd one there, but it's still looking pretty bleak for Andrew McCutchen. Oh no, that one too short as well. That ball, is it enough for bonus time? No, it is not. I swung a bit late on that, hoping it would allow me to get a bit of power on it, and it did. That was bad. Alright, swing late-ish. Okay, still ended up swinging early. And that ball is crushed out of here. 1:20 left. McCutchen needs 6 to tie. Make it 5. He does not have bonus time just yet. He needs one more over 440 in order to get it. I'm not sure if he will. He is. Oh, and there we go. He does get it. But will he need it? He only needs 3 more home runs to tie Mike Trout. Alright, 35 seconds, 2 home runs to tie. That was a long foul ball, though. And I'm thinking, I did not think that one would clear the wall. I'm thinking he will most likely need bonus time. That ball's gone. If he hits a home run here, he will not need bonus time. Actually, no, he has one more swing before bonus time. It is in the air, and it falls, and bonus time will begin. McCutchen only needs 1. There it goes to left field. And Mike Trout eliminated in the first round by Andrew McCutchen. All of them to left field except that one. Now Rhys Hoskins up. Next user batter, and now Buster Posey steps in. Hoskins hit 11. Hopefully Buster Posey will be able to do a bit better than Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen brought it down to the wire. Well, Posey hits one 450 and then 449. He already has bonus times, and he's only had 2 swings. So it's already looking like he might do a bit better than Andrew McCutchen. And he also needs to hit less home runs than McCutchen. That ball, 464, that bounced out of Progressive Field. That ball gone. And he's already up at 5 home runs. He might have a minute of extra time left over before he's already beaten Hoskins. Hoskins, he put up a reasonable number, but he didn't put up a number. I thought he'd put up at least 15 or 16. I thought Trout would put up more too. Buster Posey, he's just raking them out of the park right now. And he's kind of the one person on the Giants people don't really recognize for his home runs, since both McCutchen and Schoop are hitting so many. But, I mean, you can't really... Now that he's getting the spotlight here, he's showing you that he can hit home runs as well as maybe even better than at least Andrew McCutchen. We haven't seen Jonathan Schoop yet. Well, he is hitting quite a lot of foul balls here. He needs one more to tie Hoskins. And he will with that line drive home run. And this next pitch to Posey cranked out. He has a minute and 6 seconds left. So McCutchen and Posey will play each other in the next round. And Schoop has to beat the 8 home runs put up by Paul Goldschmidt. His first home run goes 443. His second home run goes 418. Jonathan Schoop, he's either tied with McCutchen or he's alone with the most home runs in baseball. And right now he's had 4 swings with 4 home runs. That is not clearing the wall. So over 5 swings, Schoop put up 4 home runs. Now for his next 5. He might not even get 5. He might only get 4. Actually, no. I think he would get 4. Or he would get 5. He's only in 1 swing has he not cleared the wall with the ball. Every other one has cleared the wall. Oh my gosh. Jonathan Schoop. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. He easily moves on, and he homered on every at-bat except 1. Now it will be Buster Posey taking on Andrew McCutchen. He misses his first one. His second one doesn't clear either. And you know, with it being 3 Giants and 1 Yankee left, you know that there is definitely... The only round that a Giant didn't move on is the round that there was no Giant in. You know that, well... They're going to put on a show. 471 from Posey, but that is only his first home run over 1 minute. He needs to start hitting them, and he needs to start hitting them well if he wants to be able to move on here. That ball crushed. 3. Posey probably wants at least 10. He has bonus time now. I think 10 would be at least a reasonable number, but obviously he's looking for more. I'm looking for more from him. That ball is gone. Wow, that went a lot further than I thought it would. Alright, 6 home runs so far. 4 Buster Posey. And, I mean, that's not great. And he's pretty much doomed if he doesn't pick it up, because Andrew McCutchen, his teammate, is the man he is facing, and McCutchen is Andrew McCutchen. He can hit the ball, and he can hit the ball very well. He had to hit 14 in the first round to beat Mike Trout. So we know he can hit at least 14 home runs in a round. But Buster Posey he is heating up. There's 10 home runs now. His 5th home run in a row, there's 11. 6 home runs in a row. 7 home runs. And does he have 8? He does. Buster Posey has 8 home runs in a row. Make it 9 in a row. He is heating up. Buster Posey, he wants to go to the finals of it. That's his 10th home run in a row. 11. He might break 20 home runs here. And no, he will not break 20 home runs. 11 home runs in a row is where his streak will end. He finishes with 18. Now we see what Andrew McCutchen can do. That was crushed foul. Buster Posey, insane. That was an outstanding round. That was amazing. He started off slow and then he went off for 11 home runs in a row and made it pretty difficult for Andrew McCutchen. So, if I had to pick one person from this team to beat that, I'd probably pick the lead candidate for most valuable player. And that is Andrew McCutchen. That ball's gone. 3 minutes left to get 15 home runs. I think he can do it. 4. And he's going to have a lot of work to do. But like I said, I think McCutchen can do it. That was way up in the air. You don't want any of those home runs that go way high up in the air. Like even that, yeah, it's better. It cleared the wall pretty fast. But you want line drive home runs. If you just hit all of these way up in the air, then you're kind of doomed because it takes up so much time for the ball to go down, and you can't get your next pitch till the previous one hits the ground. And that ball is no good either. McCutchen still doesn't have bonus time. And he is struggling. And he is struggling bad. Minute 30 left, not even halfway there. He has to start heating up. Then again, we said Buster Posey has to start heating up, and what'd he do? He went off for 11 in a row. There is 2 in a row from McCutchen. Halfway there. And 3 in a row. And his streak will end at 3, but still, that's not bad. And that ball just barely doesn't clear the fence. That is crushed. 7 home runs shy. He has just under a minute remaining, including bonus time. If he's able to get to maybe, I was going to say at least 14. Now he needs to get to 13. If he really wants any chance he gets to 13, can he hit 5 home runs in 30 seconds? It will be difficult. I think McCutchen has been eliminated from the home run derby by his teammate, Buster Posey. At most, he'll get 16 home runs. And Buster Posey advances to the next round. McCutchen not happy, but he has to be happy for his teammate. The blue is Buster Posey, and the red is Andrew McCutchen. Now Aaron Judge up. He hits 12. Schoop only had to hit 9 in the first round. Saved up a lot of his energy. Why did I lose Wi-Fi connection? I don't know. And now Schoop. He is doing what Jonathan Schoop does. What else? Yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi. And that is gone. Okay. He is a fourth of the way there. He is a third of the way there. Jonathan Schoop inching his way closer to at least playing Buster Posey halfway there in the finals. We don't know if he'll win or not. I think he will. But he's at least going to play Buster Posey in the finals. Well, not guaranteed. But I think it's not completely guaranteed, but I think we all know that it's going to happen. Nobody's going to stop Jonathan Schoop. That is off the scoreboard, 475. I would like to say that the All-Star Game will be in this episode as well. And Jonathan Schoop, this is an amazing showing from him. I mean, if Buster Posey can do what he did in the last round and hit 11 home runs in a row, then I think he could beat Jonathan Schoop. But other than that, I think Jonathan Schoop might have this one locked down. That ball, it is out of here. Judge is out and Schoop moves on. We'll see what Buster Posey can do here. That is a long foul ball that took almost 10 seconds to land. A huge time waster there. Another ball that took almost 10 seconds. That was crushed. And Posey needs another one above 440 for bonus time. That's, well, it was hit well, but it was not over 440 feet. That's to dead center. 438 just barely misses it. That has to be it. That ball, I know a lot of people say this, and I've said it before, I feel like these distances are off. Like, how is that home run further than the other one? Like, this is only going to be like 408. 391, and that was in the same spot as the one that went 417. That ball doesn't even clear the wall. Posey had a bit of a streak going. That's gone now. That has to be. Thank you. 464, way out of here. Well, that ball's hit pretty well, too. He has his bonus time. Now it's just a matter of how many home runs he can hit before bonus time. Oh, that ball just barely cleared the wall. If he's able to hit like 5 more in this minute and 30 he has left, then he might actually be able to beat Schoop. Though he is choking a bit here. He's hitting balls really high up in the air that aren't even clearing the fence. He has a minute left, didn't homer in the last like 30 seconds. And now he may have just blown the thing. He may have just blown the entire home run derby. Alright, gets a home run there. That ball, gone. He could still hit 15 before bonus time. Well, maybe now only 14. Nope, he's only going to be able to hit 13 at most, I think. Depends, he could hit a line drive home run here. Nope, he can hit 13 at most before the bonus time, which he will get. That is gone, and now we are into Buster Posey's bonus time. How many will he hit here? He does not get one there. And that is gone. Posey, I think a solid 16 home runs. He would give Schoop a run for his money, though that ball I thought for sure was gone. Instead, it doesn't clear the wall, and Posey gets 15. Schoop, the most he has had to hit in a round was 13. We will see what he can do here against Buster Posey in the finals of the Home Run Derby. Wow, this is actually, this is just brutal. I don't know why I'm saying brutal, but like, it's not even going to be close. Jonathan Schoop is just born to hit home runs. He just gets a ball thrown at him, and most of the time it clears the wall. And he is just, I don't even think he has gotten, I think he's hit a home run every time here. I think that's 6 in a row. Okay, he finally doesn't hit a home run. But he's going to have plenty of extra time, I think, after he hits 15. This is crazy. Oh, that sounded really good off the bat. Didn't go as far as I thought it would. Alright, he needs 8 to tie. That ball I did not think would clear the wall, but it did. 2 minutes to get 7 home runs. That was just crushed. He's gonna get his... Well, he already has his bonus time. I don't think he's gonna need it. I really don't. He has like 1:30 to get 4 home runs to tie. And that ball, what do you know? It's gone. The Giants have taken control of the home run derby. They are running the place right now. Gone. That is not going to clear the wall. Yeah, he's not going to need his bonus time. Okay. 449. If that hadn't hit that pole, that would have gone at least 500 feet. One more to tie Buster Posey. I'm just trying to hit really far home runs because I know Scopes won. Okay, I'll tie Buster Posey first. He's going to need his bonus time because I'm messing around. I'm just going to tie Buster Posey. Oh. I'll tie Buster and then I can mess around. Oh no! Scope struggling to get this last home run to tie his team. Oh, there we go. 458. I want to hit one off or over the scoreboard. Oh, Jonathan Scope just misses the scoreboard. Ball game. No surprise here. Jonathan Scope wins the home run derby. Wow. He didn't really have to hit that many home runs to win it, though, to be fair. So, but yeah, that was a pretty dominant showing. Nobody cares about the Cubs. Oh, I gained a bunch of XP for that. Alright. No. Here we go. Play game. We are, of course, the National League. We are the road team because it is taking place in that place. I forget where. What do you mean we don't have any starters on the team? How does Chris Archer not make the team yet? He's number 1 for Cy Young. Alright, fine. I want to pitch with Clayton Kershaw because I never get to do that. Eric Hosmer that is going to DH to start for the team. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was on our team until we traded him. So, pretty much 6 starters. I don't like Corey Seager, though, so Manny Machado's starting instead of him. Well, Scope's always a 3-hitter, and then Martinez can be the 4-hitter. Hosmer, I'll put 5. Rizzo's not going to get to play. Yeah, I was wondering if it was actually that Chris Davis. It is that Chris Davis. Can you play first? Nolan Arenado play. Really keep knocking on the ground. I don't really want him leading off. I'd love to play under Inciarte. Gonna have to take out Reese, but we can always put Reese in. Alright. Kershaw versus Masahiro Tanaka. What? Since when does Tanaka ever get to 1, start, 2, be an all-star? He's terrible. He's like the worst. He's like, oh no. I mean, he isn't having a bad season, though. The All-Star game in Cleveland here. We pick things up with Ender Inciarte. Here we go. And Ender Inciarte starts off the game with a base hit, and there is going to be no perfect game, no hitter for Masahiro Tanaka. Now Andrew McCutchen up. Yeah, he has 43 home runs going into this All-Star break. See what he can do here. Ski right. 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. Inciarte takes off. Strike 3. McCutchen's down on strikes. Inciarte thrown out. Jonathan Schoop, the second most home runs in baseball behind Andrew McCutchen, steps in. Alright, fouled off. 1-2 count. I'm definitely looking forward to this series. Or not this series, but this game. Strike 3, and Tanaka strikes out McCutchen and Schoop. What was this? Eduardo Nunez? That ball hit into right field. McCutchen fields, throws it into the infield. That's a leadoff single for Nunez. I don't even know who this guy... Oh, Xander Bogaerts? Okay. Grounded. Moustakas to Schoop. And they do get him. Arenado. I thought he was safe. That's something we have seen a lot before, but not since Moustakas was traded. Moustakas to Schoop. Trout cranks one to center. Under it, though, is... Who is our center fielder? Under it's JD Martinez out there. Speaking of, he steps in. He strikes out. Manny Machado singles. Fly out. Hosmer flies out. Buster Posey flies out. Arenado. Inciarte back up again. He singles. And now Andrew McCutchen up again. 2-1 count. I just feel like McCutchen's going to go yard this at bat. That's why I jumped in. 3-1 count. You know, I feel like there's just like, you can tell when a player's about to hit a home run. And I just felt that Andrew McCutchen was about to hit a home run. What'd I tell you? 2-0 National League All-Stars. Oh, that hit the foul pole. 337 feet, Andrew McCutchen. Madison Bumgarner on the mound. Oh my God. The fact that I can't take credit for him being an all-star because we kind of traded him like last year. Pitching change. We're going to bring in Felipe Rivera. Isn't his name Felipe Vasquez now? Solo home run, Manny Machado. Alright, well, Rivero had an inning. Now we'll bring in Strasburg. Alright, pinch hit. Nolan Arenado's going to come out of the game for Chris Davis. He strikes out. Ender Inciarte. We'll bring in Will Myers. McCutchen stays in. Did Scherzer already get an inning? I don't know. Schoop stays in. JD stays in. Pinch hit. Manny Machado will be taken out for Corey Seager, who will get to play. Those two stay in. Pitching change. We're going to bring in Zach Britton. And now we'll jump in here. Buster Posey up. Roberto Ozuna on the mound. I'll have to look when Madison Bumgarner's contract's over because I would like to try and sign him back to the Giants on a 1-year, maybe 2-year deal. Or if what he's wanting is a 10-year deal, then I can give that to him too. But I would like to get Madison Bumgarner back. He departed from the team for a while, and now he is back. Oh, Buster Posey, opposite field foul. Actually, I might be able to get... Oh, and Buster Posey's out. Chris Davis, he will be substituted for Ryan Zimmerman. I don't really want to play with Ryan Zimmerman because he's bad. Oh my gosh. They're just bringing in their entire team. McCutcheon stays in, Strop stays in, Martinez stays in. Seager, he can hit. Then we'll pinch run with Jed Jerko. Double play. I don't care about our pitchers anymore. Britton will just play. Pinch hit. We don't have any first. Oh, fine. Oh, everybody hating. I'll put Anthony Rizzo into the game. There you go. He's in the game. Now Rhys Hoskins is. And we pick things up. D. Gordon steps in. Britton. Fouled off. 5-0 NL All-Stars. Full count. Zach Britton can end it with a ground ball. And ball 4. Only one out. Runners on first and second. 1-2 count. Zach Britton grounded. Moustakas gets 1. And it's a bad throw. I left Moose in because I still feel like he's a part of the team. Even though he's not, he will always be a part of our team. He won't get a World Series ring, I believe, if we win the World Series. So I feel bad for him on that part. Ball game! NL All-Stars win! And there we go. That'll wrap up this episode of the San Francisco Giants franchise here in MLB 18, the show. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.